A very good morning to you. Welcome to the Friday edition of Sports This Morning. It feels so good to be here, and we're going to take you on a trip across the money-spinning world of sports. I'm Yemi Adebayo.
It's great to have you join us again. I'm Taya Salah.
But we'll start with tennis,
right.
And we're getting to see the top stars, you know, get in shape. Let's start with the Mobudala Championships.
Yeah.
South Africa. Sometimes I get tempted to say Africa's Kevin Anderson, but South Africa's Kevin Anderson doing well.
It works either ways. It works either ways. You can say South Africans or even Africans. I get where you're coming from. But effectively, the 2018 tennis season is on the way, and with the Mobudala Championship, even though it's more of an exhibition tournament, but it's an opportunity for a lot of the top players to actually step up their preparations for the ATP Tour. And that's what we saw yesterday with South Africa's Kevin Anderson taking on a very, very good player in Karino Busta, who was a very solid player. We saw him last year, and it was a very, very somewhat surprising result because Kevin Anderson won this one in straight sets, 6-3, 7-6. But I'm not surprised, Yemi, because Kevin Anderson last year had a superb 2017. And he got to the final. Everything culminated in the final of the US Open where he lost to Rafael Nadal. But in terms of momentum, he has it on the side, and basically he's just started, or he's just continued from where he stopped yesterday against where he stopped last season against Pablo Carreño Busta.
We have shown enough respect to Kevin Anderson for things he's been able to do in 2017. At some point, he was knocking on the door of the top 10. I think at some point he got in. Now he's world number 14.
Right.
And he's a decent player. He's gone so far. I mean, so close to winning a Grand Slam this year. You know, you begin to think if it wasn't against the greats like Rafael Nadal, he probably would have won. So kudos to him. Another guy that did well as we begin to gear up for 2018 at the Mobudala Championship is Spain's Roberto Bautista Agut. He defeated his Russian opponent Andrei Rublev 7-5, 6-2, and guess what? His next game will be against Novak Djokovic. It's interesting to see how some of these guys are preparing, how some of them are setting out for 2018. You could say this is just exhibition, but then again, what better way to start by getting this kind of opportunity in, I don't want to say relaxed atmosphere somewhat, but, you know, get to pit your wits against the best. And when the big one comes, I mean, if you've gotten one on them in that one, when the big one comes, it's a morale booster for you.
Absolutely. I mean, you're not wrong if you say relaxed atmosphere because really there's nothing at stake here other than a lot of money, which has been able to attract the really big stars to this tournament. You talked about Bautista Agut taking on the youngster Andrei Rublev, one of those guys next gen that might actually, perhaps crash the top, perhaps win a Grand Slam. I think it might be too early, but that's another story for another day. Bautista Agut is at a decent 2017 as well too. And what a way, to start 2018, taking on Novak Djokovic, who hasn't played tennis for a long time now, for almost 6 months because of injury. So good opportunity for him to, to test himself, to test how ready he is for 2018 when he takes on Novak Djokovic. And for Kevin Anderson as well too, he gets to play another very good player in the semifinals. I'm talking about Dominic Thiem. So the semifinal pairings are very competitive. So it promises to be an exciting semifinals at the Mobudala Championship in Abu Dhabi. So that's it for, that's not it for tennis, but that's it for the Mobudala Championship. Let's talk about the legend, absolute legend. You'd say not many will,
nobody will
no one will debate this one.
Nobody will argue.
Roger Federer stunned the world last year, rolled back the years, won 2 majors, 7 titles in total, and because of that, the expectations are already, high for 2018. And a lot of people seem to think Roger Federer might just go on to add his major haul, and I wouldn't bet against that.
I wouldn't.
if everything we saw last year, I keep saying last year, still 2017, if everything we saw last season is anything to go by, with the way this guy is scheduled, you know, his season, you know, playing certain tournaments, pulling out of certain ones, and the level of play he showed in winning those 2 titles in Wimbledon and in Australia, I won't put it past him winning a 20th major. He's just that good, and he's playing like he just got on the scene. And despite winning all that monies and all those titles, the hunger for more is still very evident. And Federer, for me, we have to watch out for him again in 2018.
I think the key is what you've just said, how he's been able. I don't know if he's deliberate, I don't know if he's forced, whatever, whichever is working for these top guys, the way they take themselves out of tournaments, nobody wants to play, nobody wants not to play. Of the current guys on the professional circuit, the men, there's nobody that's more successful at the Australian Open, you know, than Roger Federer. So the only thing that probably counts against him is age, and as proved with 2017 that age is nothing, just numbers.
Right.
And so the younger guys have a job on their hands with Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal. But in this one, if he continues to rest well, and I mean, it takes care of his body, even from his looks. It shows it takes care of his body very well, and he rests well. So it's hard, like you said, to bet against him.
You can't bet. Very, very difficult. You'd be a brave person to bet against Roger Federer winning more majors in 2018. He's been speaking, you know, ahead of the next season on his expectations and his ambitions. Let's listen to him now.
Our expectations are higher, but at the same time, I try to remind myself I just don't think it's normal and realistic to aim for the same things I did this year in 2017. So I'm going to try to keep it cool and try my best, and we'll really see what happens. But preparation's been good so far, so we'll see how things go here in Perth now. Yeah, I mean, look, it worked out perfectly this year for the Australian Open. So, of course, that's a good omen. And I hope that, you know, winning or losing the Hopman Cup is going to be good for me and Belinda as well, because she had a tough year after that as well. So it's nice seeing her back in shape as well. And I'm really excited playing with her. And then, obviously, looking ahead for Melbourne, I really hope that the Hopman Cup is going to give me everything I need here. I had a wonderful time here this time around. Can't wait to see all the fans again, because they came out in big numbers and really supported me.